She doesn't know. Y'all to know, um, American Idol is gonna be lit. They got so many great, amazing singers. I'm super duper excited about watching it. But anyways, this is Lipstick and Lies. It's Wednesday. It's your girl Yola.
You got LA from the A.
And she is really from that. Well, technically, not Atlanta.
Oh, I'm Atlanta. Cut your shit.
I didn't say it. Amaretta said it, y'all. Not me. Everybody got a remix to the song. Everybody. They had a College Park remix. I'm over it. We already talked about it on our show anyway. So, first things first. Some stuff happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all tired. She tired of talking about it, but listen, we have to talk about it because it's a trending topic, and we talk about trending things. But I just want to say this: Black women. You know, Black men feel obligated to protect us. Black men, not Black boys. Two different breeds, right? So black women want to feel protected, right?
Right.
So in this professional setting, because I'm in my slick bottoms and tucks, and I don't want to act out in my slick bottoms.
Man, I'm so tired of talking about this.
She's tired of talking about it because you've been entertaining these folks on the internet, and you should say that content. You should say that content for the show. But you don't give them people your free opinion. It's a trending topic. Mm-hmm. There's men talking about it. Black women. Mm-hmm. If you're in a situation, even when we were at the bowling alley, remember, and the guy, he was being extra with me, and I didn't want to engage. Because if I would have engaged like I felt uncomfortable, then what if it would have been a fight? Then nowadays people ain't even. So Young Thug's child's mother, rest in heaven to her, rest in love, was shot after an altercation at the bowling alley. Another life lost that can't be given back. So we should diffuse situations. So I felt like Will saw Jada's being uncomfortable, and he reacted. That's my opinion. Someone's calling me. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not even gonna have an opinion at this moment. Only thing I say is, social media just get on my damn nerves. It's just everybody with all this throwing everything that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what pisses me off.
I'm stating what Will said.
What he said?
He said that he reacted emotionally because he brought up his wife's illness.
Well, we already know that. We can see it in his face. Yeah. We can see it in his behavior because that's not his behavior.
We don't know that either.
Well, from what we've put like this, from other award show. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. From other award show. But that was my point, though. We don't know them. We really don't. We don't know what has transpired off of social media, off the camera.
People alone.
Only thing we know about is what is actually portrayed to us, and so we take all those little things and we make our own assumptions, and then everybody wanna.
And that's what Black people do.
Exactly. And now you got everybody that was there, or people that was there, talking about how they traumatized. Man, if y'all don't get the fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Wanda Sykes, so what? You got your own drama in your life.
I clutched my pearls.
Clutch them. Your pearls, your bracelet,
I can't believe
your earrings.
The Oscars. Oh my God.
And that's the problem.
This should be happening at the BET.
Everybody want to be on their best behavior at the everybody want to be on their best behavior at the privileged award show. And that's another thing. Because if it happened at the BET Awards, if it had happened at the Hip Hop Awards, then everybody would have made a more of a mockery out of it. Yes, they would have.
The Academy.
I don't care. And that's my problem. That is, to me, a bigger problem.
It's the Academy.
Because we want to look at it as, white is right type thing a lot of times. Come on, now, let's keep it 100. Because there's so much stuff out here. Like, yes, there's different types of violence as well. You know what I'm saying? So we want to hone in on all this. It is just getting on my nerves.
White is right. Okay, listen.
Come on, let's be real. When there is a situation where you have a predominantly white type of event, then they will expect you to be on your best behavior.
Do you think
be on your best behavior?
Do you think?
You know what I'm saying? Make us proud, make us look great. And I understand, we've come a long way, but go look at the stats of how many people have won. You know what I'm saying?
And
as far as people of color, and we still supporting these type of shows and stuff, right? Because, oh my God. And I'm like, okay, whatever. He made a mistake. Move on with your lives.
Okay.
Tend to your own business.
Okay.
That's it.
Real fast.
I'm done with it.
I would feel like if you had your church clothes on too, that you ain't supposed to act a certain way. Listen,
and that's because of how we have been taught to quote unquote act based on whose narratives. This is not yours.
Based on society. Based on society.
And where did that come from? And where did that norm come from, or whatever you want to call it?
I am definitely not the person that's going to be boxed in. Okay. However, regardless if it was the Academy or the BET Awards, there is still an etiquette that people should follow. People no longer have etiquette. People say what the hell they want to say without consequences. You're seeing that. You're seeing different podcasters, bloggers. The lady just got hit with a whatever $1 million lawsuit because she was saying what she wanted to say. Mm-hmm. So she got hit in her pocket. Mm-hmm. Chris Rock said what he wanted to say, so he got slapped. Like, listen, you can't just say what you want to say.
That's my thing, though. But look, I'm looking at it like this, too, right? Everybody's saying, oh, well, he's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? That they're going to tell jokes. I'm like, hold on, but this is Academy Awards. I already know if there was a Academy Awards, right, or something of that status, they knew what jokes he going to tell before he got up there. It ain't like this his own stand-up and he just whatever.
Keep it cute.
Exactly.
Keep it cute.
Exactly. So it's just like whether he knew or not, whatever. It's like, why are you picking on the black lady?
Keep it cute.
Yes, I know he picked on other people as well.
But here's the thing also.
I'm just over.
When she put it on social media into the public, this is my condition. He is not knowing her emotional situation. He's not knowing how she feels at that moment. And maybe another day she would have been okay. Mm-hmm. But maybe this day I'm dealing with inside trauma. Mm-hmm. August Alsina came on before we got out the car.
Don't even talk about that.
I'm just saying it ain't two different situations.
It is two different situations.
It's a trigger. It still could be a trigger. His music could be a trigger. His voice could be a trigger. Now I got to argue with this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So that's all speculation.
We don't know what happened.
We don't know. This is my point, though. Mm-hmm. This is my point.
I'm listening.
Comedians are not exempt, period. Think about it. I mean, my thing is this. People say, oh, well, words don't hurt. But words can hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you just said, it can trigger something in someone else. Yeah, you may be telling a joke and it's supposed to be, oh, okay, well, he's just joking. So what? you don't know how that joke or whatever it is that you said or somebody else said, how it's going to affect the next person. And so however they react now, it's not about it's their feelings that, we can't fault people on how they're feeling. Right. Your feelings are your feelings. Right. Period. It is definitely your reactions that you have to be responsible for, that, from your feelings. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So I'm not saying that, he should have smacked them, da 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 da. I'm not saying I condone any of that stuff. My thing is, I'm just looking at the stuff that I am seeing on social media and how everybody is throwing all this stuff to the fire. First of all, y'all been putting him in the fire, their whole relationship in the fire for years now. When there's a breaking point or a reaction, now is, I'm disappointed. I'm like, hey man, listen, mind your business.
That's what people do.
Period. Exactly.
People will not stop something until you react. Then
how many people done got to fighting over mama jokes?
Then you crazy.
Come on now.
Then you crazy though.
Right.
Because you took it too far. Right. But no one said anything about the situations leading up to me taking it too far.
Right. And nobody can say, and also nobody talked about the verbal abuse that they may have been going through from media or whatever the case may be. And you getting it from all sides, and he had a breaking point.
And that's why, if that's even the case, but that's why we always say be kind to people.
Yeah, be careful with your words.
Because you don't know what kind of day someone is, and
caring and sharing. Thank you.
You don't know what kind of day someone is having. You don't know how the words that you would say, and then they like, oh, well, grow tough skin. You always hear somebody say, have tough skin, but having tough skin had nothing to do with you being rude. Like some things it's just they're just tasteless. Some things just shouldn't be said, but people say them anyway, and then they're I guess they are defended by the freedom of speech. They use the law when they want to. When it's applicable to what they're trying to convey, just like they use the Bible when it's applicable to what they're trying to convey. Yep. So just do right by people at all times, and then that's the trending topic.
And we ain't talking about.
But shout out to Beyonce for her song. Hey,
what song?
See, look at that. That she had played her new song at the Oscars. I mean, I didn't watch it. Mm-hmm. I was watching American Idol. It came on after, but I was watching the show from last week on DVR, whatever it is. But anyway, I digress. But tonight is Lipstik and Lies, Dear Lipstik and Lies, where we look forward to reading your letters and giving you our advice. Like, we're just Yola in LA. Those are the only, that's it. That's all. So it is definitely our opinion, right? And are you going to read the letter or I'm reading?
I'm using my phone for the live.
Over there. Okay, let's read it. Let's read this letter. Okay. Willie Jones, if you're still there, we were talking about Will Smith.
Yeah.
Question. I need some advice. I've been living in my current address for about 7. She didn't say years or days. So let's just go with years. 7 years or 7 months. The landlord has sold the property going on 2 years. The current landlord still has not gave me my lease. I pay her every month faithfully. When I bring up the lease, she ignores me. A year ago, I gave her a list of repairs that needed to be done. She never sent anyone to fix them. And when I asked her again about it, she told me I can turn in my keys and get out because, remember, you don't have a lease. Wow. I'm very upset that I'm being treated this way. So I just live here without a lease, paying her every month. I just live here without a lease, paying her every month, never owe rent, and I can't even get a lease. My son's school needs to see a lease, and I also need it for other important things. I don't know what to do at this point. This ain't what?
Move.
Hey, yeah. She can move.
Move. Because clearly, okay, so the previous landlord sold the home to another investor, basically. So they didn't even sell the house for somebody living. They sold it to another investor. And so the current tenant is in there, and it went from the landlord to the new landlord, right? So she had a lease with the old landlord. First of all, had that lease expired? Because that lease may not have expired.
Or he sold the property and they don't even know that a tenant is in the property.
They have to, if they're paying them.
If it was sold like a real, like it was like sold because he didn't pay taxes, so then the bank will end up having to pay her to move, but someone's getting the rent. So even though she's paying rent to someone, legally they don't have a claim to be collecting rent on that property.
That's what I wanted to. So, and that's kind of like the gray area. You know, who are you paying the rent to? You know what I'm saying? Are you paying the rent to your current landlord, or are you paying it to a third party?
The new person.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Is that the new landlord, or is it a third party? Because
she doesn't know.
Some people use management services when they have investment property. So, well, clearly you're month to month.
Yeah.
And if they haven't given you a lease by now, I think it's time for you to pack it up and find somewhere else. And you can find somewhere else in that same neighborhood where your son or whoever your kid can continue to go to the same school or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, if they're not fixing the things that needs to be fixed, that's their responsibility. You can also report them.
Yeah,
you can report them. But if that's not happening, and then you're paying on time, and then they're telling you already you can get out if you don't like it, then hey, call their bluff and go and get the hell on.
Well,
that's what I say.
Yeah, I really. So Georgia one is known for people taking deposits and other things without leases here.
Mm-hmm.
You hear about it all the time. Well, I seen the property on Craigslist. I sent them $5,000. I was moving in, and then next thing you know, here come the police coming to lock me out.
Well, you got to do your due diligence too.
You definitely have to do your due diligence. But if your son's school doesn't have, I mean, what did you do 2 years ago? You didn't move,
right?
So why do you need a? I mean, I'm trying to understand. Are you using the fact that the school needs a lease because did he change schools? See. So I don't understand that part.
Right.
Because you didn't move. You just changed landlords. Do you have to give an updated lease to your kid's school every week, every month, every school year?
I think it maybe depends on what type of school it is.
No, because once you're enrolled, you just go back on. You're just enrolled, right?
It just depends on type of school it is. So I'm trying to remember. I know my daughter, when she was in elementary, I can't remember that far back. I mean, I can, but she went to a school that we were in DeKalb County at the time, and she went to a magnet school. And so anybody in that county that lived in that county was able to attend that school. Well, not anybody, but you had to be picked, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had to have proof of residency and all that.
But you had to show it every year?
I don't think we had to show it every year, but I think there was some time when we had to do some hey sis, when we had to do some updates,
but not every year.
No.
Kids weren't even in school 2 years ago.
Shatima says hire professional. Absolutely.
The kids wasn't even in school 2 years ago.
But these rules in Georgia, they mainly made for the
well, let's just look. Just look. Does the owner have to provide a lease?
No, they do not. Not if it's month to month. They do not. I can tell you the answer.
Okay.
Shatima is a professional, real estate professional. Do you know that answer, Shatima, if you're still there?
Here's the thing. It says, if you do not, in Georgia,
right,
GeorgiaLegalAid.org, they have a brochure for tenants' rights. It says if you do not have a written lease, your landlord cannot raise your rent or ask you to leave without giving you 60 days notice. If you have a written lease, your rent cannot be raised during the term of the lease unless the lease says otherwise. So some landlords don't use a lease because it ties them into a rental agreement.
Exactly.
So if by law all I have to do is give you a 60-day notice to vacate the premises, then why would I give you a lease that holds me accountable to you for a year?
Exactly.
So you don't necessarily have to have a lease. But if you're asking for a lease and they're not willing to give you a lease, then your needs are not being met. Then I feel like I would move.
I can't see.
She said verbal or implied is a thing as well.
That's true.
Yeah. So even if you have the conversation, but
but they had the conversation. They said, "Hey, no lease. You like it or not, you can leave. They've been clear based on the message that was, the letter. They have been clear. The landlord was clear. We're not giving you a lease month to month.
So basically, they, like you said, they may have a verbal agreement, which is just month to month, but they still will require.
But that don't make sense though. If they had a verbal agreement, then you wouldn't be asking for a lease if it was an agreement.
No, she's saying she needs a lease for her son's school.
Well, I think there's other things that
that's what I just read, Shatima. Anything over 30 days, they have to evict them through the courts. That's what I just read.
Right.
So whoever the new person is may be in a position that they're going to resell, like a short sale.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a short sale situation.
They may be in the works. They may
So you don't know what their plans are for the property, so they don't. Lease would be like legal and binding.
Right.
So why would they have a lease if they don't want to be tied to you for a year?
Right.
It kind of goes back to the marriage thing that we talked about a few weeks ago. That piece of paper, sometimes these pieces of paper are easy to sign at the moment when you're feeling all excited, but then when you get into the home and it got a whole list of repairs, shit, now I don't want this lease no more.
Got a whole list of repairs.
All these repairs, shit. I was just fine with my verbal agreement, but now here go this paper. I got to adhere to A, B, C, D, and then you over here, because now they don't really have to fix anything because it's just an agreement.
Right.
I didn't tell you I was going to fix anything in this agreement.
Well.
I didn't say that.
Well,
I said that you can stay here if you pay me the rent.
You knew in that marriage, you knew it was broke before.
Go ahead on. You knew what it was before you got into it.
You already knew what it was. You thought you were gonna go in there and fix it until you realized you needed a priest. You realized you needed all these other professionals to help fix that thing. Now you don't want it.
I think I better let it go. So to this young lady, I would suggest that if a lease is that important to you, then maybe you should move somewhere that's going to give you a lease.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But if you don't know if the person is the true owner of the home, you can always go to the tax. But
why would they need a lease though? Why they can't use like a utility bill?
She's lying when she said.
I'm just saying.
I'm sleepy. So if I called the lady a liar, then I'm sorry. Okay, I apologize. That is not very nice to me.
Not nice.
She could be having a bad day, and I would hate for her to come slap me because I'm gonna shoot. So I'm not Chris Rock, but she lying.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't moved. She changed landlords.
Basically,
if you were going to the school,
really,
you've been living there.
The landlords handed off. They did a
whatever that they did,
handoff move.
whatever that they did. But she said she was there for 7 years. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, she moved.
Right. Right.
I mean, the landlord changed 2 years ago. Your son, once he in school, he in the pipeline.
Right.
So when you were in the, what grade y'all changed down here?
What you mean?
Like when y'all go to junior high, what grade is that? So y'all go
K you got middle school, which is 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, so in 5th grade,
junior high, which is 7th and 8th.
Okay, so if the kid in 5th grade, he automatically get a seat in that school that's in his area, automatically, because he was at a feeder school. It fed into that,
exactly.
Right? His elementary fed. So the bitches, I mean,
now I'm
she lying. She lied. She don't need a lease for her kids' school. You might need a lease to get assistance. You might need a lease to get some lights turned on in your name. You might, but you've been living there 7 years. You're not a new person. You've already established these resources, right?
Right.
So do you want a lease so you can read? Because how many of y'all really read these leases?
I read my lease.
How many of y'all read the contracts for real? Real true story. Even when they tell you read this part,
read word for word,
they don't even give you the contract and read it to you. They hand it to you and just tell you to sign an initial what you understand.
And it's up to you. Do your
and if you don't,
I don't care if I got to sit there all day and ask questions.
But if you don't, table. But if you don't, then you're stuck, right? So I don't know. I mean, one, know the laws of your area. Two, if you really just want to be nosy to see if the people that purchased the property from your old, that's and you use those resources because those are public records. You can use those resources, but if it ain't broke, then what's up?
So you trying to
do you want to go to court because the stuff ain't getting fixed?
No, that's a Now that would be more of my issue.
Right?
That would be more of my issue.
I mean, that's the only thing that I mean, let me just read it again for the people that are just now tuning in. So I can sound like I know what I'm talking about. So I won't sound like I'm lost. I gotta go back to it. Sorry. Not sorry, but sorry. Okay. Question. I need some advice. I've been living at my current address for about 7 years. The landlord has sold the property going on 2 years. The current landlord still has not gave me my lease. I pay her every month faithfully. When I bring up the lease, she ignores me. A year ago, I gave her a list of repairs that needed to be done. She never sent anyone to fix them. And when I asked her again about it, she told me I could turn in my keys and get out because remember, you don't have a lease.
So clearly, this landlord is intentional. You know what I'm saying? She don't have a lease. She knows her rights as the landlord.
I'm gonna respond.
Or as the owner. She knows her rights. So, yeah.
Okay.
Now about the repairs, she can go to court for that.
Well, so like Shatima said, she cannot just illegally evict her.
Right.
She definitely would have to go through the courts to evict her. But
squatters, right?
Right. So she threatened her to move, to turn in her keys when she asked her to fix for repairs.
Right.
And the best thing that I would tell her to do is to move. If that's what you're sad about, how the lady treated you, I mean, you don't really have anything going. I don't know. I would want to talk to her more about it. But what if she's not getting receipts for the said payment?
I hope she will have a log of when she has paid, how much she has paid, who she's paid to. Even if it's just pulling your bank account, bank statements. If it's a debit, we don't, I hope it's not cash.
Yeah.
If you're doing a cashier's check, receipt,
I definitely would keep a paper trail.
Absolutely.
That shouldn't go unsaid.
Right.
Paper trails are always your friend because even text trails, I mean, these are compelling evidence, pieces of compelling evidence, but it still proves that, okay, I was in fact doing business with this person.
Right. Documentation beats conversation anytime. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
But what if it's a case where the owner didn't really even sell and he's using someone to just collect the money off the books to try to get her out? I don't know.
I mean, that's still his right, though. I mean, they can still do that.
I definitely would want to look up the address.
They're not violating anything.
Okay, so let's respond. Let's say, please do your due diligence on
Nita,
the sale of the property, right? Please do your due diligence.
So why did you need to provide one for Amber? I see you said let's see.
You do not need
you have a utility bill in your name. Was it because she was going to a new school or what?
You do not need.
She can provide her own lease for the landlord to sign. I think she can, but the landlord will have to sign it.
Yeah,
that would be that's where the issue is. The landlord ain't gonna sign nothing.
If the landlord is okay, please do your due diligence on the sale of the property. If the landlord is unwilling to fix things, then
Fatima, if you're still there, did you get my inbox?
Unfortunately, you may have to move.
Ain't no unfortunately. They might be unfortunate for her. People
unfortunately, you may have to move.
Sometimes you gotta move on to better. And if, like you said, if her niece is not getting met, and if she got things is break, that's
especially if it's unsafe.
Right. You got things going on in the household that need to be fixed, and they,
Okay, so that's to address one part. I said all that. Then what was the second part? She doesn't need what?
I don't know.
She doesn't need a lease.
No. I mean, we don't understand what she's asking about the lease, though. What you need a lease to for the child's school?
That's what she said. The child's school is asking her for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we don't know. They may be going to a new. Yep, that's what I was thinking. She may be going to a new school.
Yeah,
because he was like when they moved to Swanee, starting the school, they needed a lease, and I knew that. Yeah, I know they always gonna need a lease for that.
But she hasn't moved.
She might not have moved, but
she want her son to go to another school.
A different school.
Okay.
Definitely could have gone to a different
if school. She wants the kid to go to a different school, then that's something different.
Need a lease for that.
Yeah, you will need a lease for that. But the lease ain't gonna show that you live in that area.
But it might be different circumstances. We don't know.
That's the thing.
For example.
Okay.
Prime example. Right. So like I was telling you before, when I was saying before, like my daughter, she was in elementary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where we stayed, but we were only, let me not say that. Say she was in DeKalb County. We were in DeKalb County, and say she was going to the school that was on for that neighborhood.
Okay.
And I decided, well, she said, hey, I want to go to the, to the art school, to the DeKalb School of Arts, which is a magnet school. Magnet schools, basically, any child can apply for that school that lives in DeKalb County.
Mm-hmm.
So with her moving from the local school that's zoned for her to this higher performing school where you had to put in an application for, then, and if she got accepted, then I would have to provide that information.
Right.
I would definitely have to have a lease. She's going to a new school, even though it is in the same county, it's still not zoned for the area. You know what I'm saying? It's a specialty type school. So yeah, it's a new school, and I have to still provide the lease stating that she do live in DeKalb County. So
everything in writing.
Yeah, absolutely. Shatima, did you get my message, my messenger message? But yeah.
So
We don't know what the circumstance is.
I mean, I just responded.
And then maybe she decided she wanted to take her, put her kid in private school.
Maybe.
That's a whole nother thing. So
maybe. But with everything that's going on in the world right now, maybe you don't go rushing out looking for a new place to stay right now.
Man, it's the perfect time.
Well, no, everything
it's a seller's market right now. But I'm saying, if she renting,
everything is hot. She gonna be paying big rent.
Okay. Oh yeah, I ain't going down no time. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know what else really to say. I mean, I feel bad about it. But hey, we wish her the best. Oh, I'm sad about it.
Yeah,
why did you? Oh, look at that damn Apple girl. So who's gonna be watching American Idol?
I don't watch American Idol.
Girl, you gotta watch it.
In school, I didn't have to provide a lease for his own school. See, gotcha.
Well, I mean, I don't know. See, Brittany said, "Not me."
Not me. What?
She didn't have to provide a lease.
You didn't have to provide a lease for your kids to go to a Henry County school?
No.
When you left DeKalb County?
Because it was a feeder school.
Hold on. Did you leave it? Hold on. You did, Brittany, you move county to county, right? See, that's different, Nita. So yeah, Nita was in her kids went to a charter school. Provide education for children anywhere in Georgia. So yeah, I understand that. What Brittany said? She
ain't talking about that lease. She talking about
that American Idol.
You gotta, y'all listen. I ain't watched American Idol since Kelly Clarkson won. But let me tell y'all something. These people, I don't know why I'm so emotional. I just been so emotional, man. Like when they start singing, I just be crying.
Well, I'm the cancer that cries. I'm the one that she always talk about.
Listen, I'm being honest. Like I don't even know. Like I'll be just sitting there and they'll sing and I don't know, man. Next thing you know, I got tears in my eyes. I don't know if it was because of their backstory. Like one of the girls' mama had the kids. She was on drugs. I don't know. Like this is why I'm not a social worker, okay? Listen, I'm just sitting there and I'm just crying, just hearing their stories, man. It's just, and then when they can sing, they really sing, like they don't sing like me because I can't really sing. They can sing, you know what I'm saying? So like they pull on you, that you drawn into these singers emotionally, and I just be boo-hoo-hoo, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me.
I guess I'm different. I'll be sitting there. I'm the one that's critiquing every look.
No. Even if they look crazy.
No, I ain't I'm still looking, I'll be listening. Man, I guess too, that's kind of like our background.
Their voices. No, baby. I'm telling you, these voices are like angels. Like this, I'm telling you, the girl who grandma died, who was on there, she's just so nervous and like you could tell, like she doesn't have a whole lot of confidence.
So that's okay.
But she can sing her ass off, and just seeing her do her thing. It's like you root for the underdog and you crying tears of joy because she is doing something, and you're just like, oh, I'm just getting just emotional just talking about it. I know, man. I mean, maybe it's my allergies. Who knows? I don't know.
No, it ain't them damn allergies.
Oh, what movie was that?
It ain't them allergies.
I was watching some TV show. I was like, what is wrong with you? You just bust out in tears on the movie.
Shatima, you confused about the message I sent you? You crying, really?
Yeah, I told you.
Man, I'm sensitive.
It's okay.
Yo, y'all, this is like a funny moment right now because see, this is my bestest Taurus friend, right? And so she's always talking about how us quote unquote cancers, and I'm on a cusp, so I may be a little bit different. Talking about how we so sensitive and we all this, that, and the other. Man, look, this one right here is crying over people that she don't know because of their backstory, and it's all about how it's portrayed too, y'all. Because they're gonna make it sound
they be playing the right music.
They
play the right kind of music.
They're going to play on your heart,
and it's just like, oh my god.
See, if I'm sitting there watching it with her, she getting all into that, and I'm sitting here being the one like, let me see these tunes. Okay, what octave is she on? Okay, is she on the beat?
No,
like
no,
that's me though. So call me the asshole, then, I guess, because I'm like, okay,
listen, Linda.
Why do we even hold on? This is my thing. Why do we even need to know their backstory? Why do we? Why?
Because you want to
no. Why? But this is not about connecting to their backstory.
Well, why do we tell our
It's
backstory?
about listening to the music that they're singing. I'm sorry.
I do.
It's about listening to what they're singing. This is a competition. So why are we even showing or talking about the backstory?
Because didn't you tell your backstory to tell people who you were? You were like, my name is L.A. and I'm from the A, blase, that.
But I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I'm a single parent that and then when I was young, and then hell no, that ain't none of your business. Let's get to what we here for.
No, because America has to know who they're voting for.
No, they don't. They need to know who's singing, and you need to be voting based off that.
You know what?
That alone.
I just want y'all to tune in with me because I'll be talking about it whenever we come back on Wednesday.
That's right, Brittany, to make the show longer. Absolutely.
It's a competition. If y'all don't want to watch it, that's fine. I'm just letting y'all know that I'll be crying on my own in my room.
Well, I'm so proud of Tamara Gray, who's on season 1. She graduated with me, and she did great. That's the only reason why I actually started watching it from day one when they did have it, because she was on.
Here, let me just let y'all listen to the girl really fast.
I don't know. We don't know. This is not. You know what, y'all?
I just want to hold on a second.
I can't believe this.
No, because we already helped the lady. We already helped her. We can't help you, ma'am.
We can't help her. We ain't voting. That's over.
Yes, you do get to vote.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. Nobody wants to hear this.
That poor baby was shaking up there, and they said she was trembling. And you know what? You know why I always root for the underdog? Because I'm the underdog.
All of them are underdogs.
They're all not underdogs.
Yes, they are.
One of these girls she is a packaged box. They said she ready to be packaged tomorrow. They got little fans and all.
I mean, she came prepared.
You just have to watch it.
No, I watched American Idol.
You have to watch it.
My ride with American Idol is over.
Because your classmate graduated?
No, I watched seasons after that, way after that. But
yeah. Well, so then we
got to a point where it was just too commercial for me. So
Brittany. Some people need to see me cry, Brittany, because they need to know that I'm human.
No, we are human.
Some people need to see me cry because it takes a lot to make me cry. Except movies.
What's and it's not. Girl, I don't have to go to me in the surgery.
Congratulations.
No limbs.
I'm proud of you. 9 months later, I'm proud of you. I'm sorry. Congratulations, Brittany. If you want me to try to get the people at American Idol to come and sing for you, let me know. I'll write a letter. I'll start my letter writing campaign. She's a hater. Okay.
Not nobody ain't. It is what it is.
Okay, number 4, baby, in the building. I'm excited.
You better get that goddamn.
Oh my God. I had a customer today. He was 50 and he just had a 9-day-old.
What?
His girlfriend had a baby.
Oh, sweet.
He's 50.
Well,
he gonna be 75. Listen, I can't deal. I cannot. Brittany, don't be that person, Brittany. Don't be the 75-year-old mom at the graduation. Don't do that, because I'm gonna talk about you. I told the man to just stop having sex, like just give it up.
Right.
At 50, you should not even be having sex.
Nita said she'll watch some baking shows. I know that's right. Me too, girl.
Yeah.
Me want to start baking. I was watching
what?
It's Not Cake. Is it Cake? Man, that show was really good.
What is it?
It's a baking show. Is it Cake?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying it's a baking show. So, for example, they would have a cake, right? They would have this laptop. Say they have this laptop, and say they may have 5 more laptops, and you have to figure out which one is cake. That's how great they are in their baking and their creativity.
Okay.
And it looks like the real thing. Like when they're,
I can figure it out though. Can you touch it?
I could figure out some of them, but some of them I could not figure out. Things that didn't have, I'm gonna tell you how I figured. The ones that I did figure out was things that had like straight lines, which would have been like a laptop or something.
Yeah.
But something that was supposed to be like a box that had like really straight lines. That's one of the dead giveaways when it's a cake, is because the line is not really straight. Like for example, the red cups. They had some stacks of red cups, right? And so this one guy he chose to mimic that cup. And so what they'll do is he had to mimic the cups that were stacked together, and then they would have that cake on the podium, and then he would have like other stacked cups around it, right? On different podiums. They're all numbered. And you have to decide. They have guest judges. The guest judges have to decide 3 of them. They have to decide together which one is cake. Now with his, I figured out which one was the cake because the white rim of the cup, it wasn't straight enough to me. But it's not like they're close up though. So that's the difference. I was able to figure out. Yeah, they won 100,000. And every time though, each time they did it, they had opportunity to win 5,000. If the person before don't win the 5,000, then it doubles to 10. So and then the grand finale was 100,000. So it's like whatever they made for each setting plus the grand, 100,000. But you got to watch that. Now, that's a show to watch. We old.
We are the new old people. I do want to let 40 plus people know that you are now the new old people. I know.
That's by her.
Those are facts. Those are facts. No. Those are facts. I want you to know at 40, it's over the hill. That's for her. That's everybody.
That's not facts.
That is facts. That's not an opinion.
It is.
Hey Siri, how old is old? This motherfucker don't know what she want to do with her life.
It don't register because it's not facts.
That's a lie.
It ain't register.
Anyway, yeah, because you're not young anymore. So what you gonna do at 3 a.m.?
Told you that?
Okay. At this age, some man call you. You single? Let's say if you single or not. I don't know. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. What you doing? If he call you at 3 a.m., what are you doing?
It depends.
No, it don't. Your ass is not going anywhere. You're asleep. You're not even answering the phone.
You didn't even say what. You didn't give that enough detail. You didn't say.
Okay, if a man call you at 3 a.m. in the morning, and say he want to hook up? 1, A, did you even answer the phone to hear about him wanting to hook up? B, did you answer the phone and say I'm asleep?
If I heard the phone.
C, first of all, did you get up and go over there?
Number 1, depends on
4, if you got up and go over there, do you have to shave or get yourself prepared? Because y'all hoes ain't
You're supposed to stay ready. What are you talking about?
Motherfuckers ain't staying ready.
You're supposed to stay ready. Then hey, depends. First of all, depends on who. First of all, who is it? Okay.
Every man should be calling you at 3 o'clock.
Exactly. So that's my point.
So the man that call you at 3 o'clock is the one that's calling.
Bye. I'm gone. Vroom.
Who thinks she lying? Who thinks she lying?
Vroom.
Oh, look at my shirt.
Is that what your ass? That's what you get. Because she's not lying.
She lying.
You ain't here at 3 o'clock.
I promised the God at 3 a.m.
It's been done in my 40s. Yeah.
At 40.
Yes, hunting.
You a motherfucking lie, man.
Here's another one.
If you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, I might not even answer the phone. because I'm asleep.
That's you. It depends. Like I said, it depends on who it is. First of all, don't nobody call me after 10 o'clock.
That's because you're old.
No.
Because you're old.
That has to do with me being old.
Because you're old.
First of all, let me clear something up with you. Since I have been an adult, and especially a more responsible adult, you ain't my dude. You're not fucking calling me after 10 p.m. You're not.
Okay.
That's always been my rule, even when I was in my 20s.
Period.
That's been my rule.
Okay.
It ain't got shit to do with me being old. You're going to respect me and what I got going on. Now, if we got a relationship like that, then, and you know, I'll let you know what your boundaries are. I'll let you know what your boundaries are. But don't call me after 10 o'clock because I'm not answering the phone. So that's why I said, it got to be that dude.
Are you ready? Or do you have to get ready?
Oh, I stay ready.
Bitch. Do you wear panties to his house or you don't? Because he ain't calling you to talk to you. You
already know the answer to that.
He's not calling to talk to you.
You know the answer to that. Of course he is not. How you know I ain't the one doing the phone call? Hey. Tell your ass I said hi.
Oh my God, you too fucking old for this shit.
I'm just
You irked the kid. You irked the kid. Ooh. That must be the Libra in you.
That's that Leo, not Libra.
I'm asleep at 3 o'clock. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
What say? What, Brittany?
She was gonna throw up when the dad was 50 years old, still having kids.
Child.
75 at the thing.
Well, the thing about it is normally they ain't the one at home with them.
Well, I just want to point out that y'all too old if y'all talking about y'all finna go to somebody's house at 3 o'clock in the morning if you over 40.
That's her opinion. Y'all do what
y'all
want to do.
People have accidents.
Man, y'all do what y'all want to do. She does not make your rules. Do what you want to do.
Outside. It's rough outside. It's rough outside. Okay. This ain't the same outside when I was outside. This is a whole different outside. You might not make it back home.
What my shirt say?
Show them what your shirt say.
What my shirt say?
Okay.
What it say?
Come on, but she's a whore.
Mother! What my shirt say?
Her shirt says, "Sir, you and your $40 can go to hell." Mm-hmm. You can purchase that on lipstikandlies.com. Mm-hmm. She's gonna make it.
That's what we do.
I'm not. Old people be in the bed. I need at least 6 hours of sleep as an old person. I am at everything.
Some days I'll be up and don't go to bed about 4 or 5 o'clock.
I get up, my neck, I my neck crack. Oh my God. Then my back.
Girl, what's wrong with you?
I'm old. Shit, you old.
I don't have no problem.
When you turn 43, man, everything just start hurting for no damn reason. Problem. Knees, ankles, shit, toes, hell. Recovery time is like 72 hours. It ain't too much going on.
Girl.
It's 10 o'clock. I'm like it, baby.
Thank you. Nita said she is not old.
Nita is old too. Welcome to the club. I don't mind being old because I'm great.
Happy birthday to
happy birthday to Lanita on yesterday. Happy birthday to my Aunt Susie today. But you don't supposed to tell people birthdays because people stealing identities out here. Yeah. Y'all are sharing too much of your personal information on social media.
CPNs, y'all began.
Your information is already on the black market. I think I should tell y'all that.
Stealing dead people's social security number.
And they're just using y'all information. When they say, give you all these little stuff to put on Facebook, your favorite food. These are just your password questions.
No. It's a website that you can go to. It will tell you who got stock in you. Like people have your social security number. I'm gonna find it, but you can literally put your social security number in this website, and it will tell all the different people, with different countries and different companies who actually have stock in your social security number.
Well, y'all need to.
So y'all need to go on the LLC. Y'all trademark y'all social security number so I can get y'all money.
And then tomorrow, we're gonna be at the fit camp or at the podcast. I might go to the Wild and Out thing tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm old, so I don't like going.
Y'all, she get on my nerves with that old shit.
I need to be my ass at home. We're getting ready for a big sale at ATL Second Chance for our 1 year anniversary. I'm super duper excited
Come
about
on out.
that.
When is it?
It's on
Saturday?
April 1st. April Fool's Day.
Friday.
April
Friday,
Fool's Day.
y'all come through to ATL Second Chance. We get you fresh,
please. Don't judge me this week.
Address. What's the address number?
2527 Gresham
2527 Gresham Road, Atlanta, Georgia, 30316. Right off of Gresham Road. Y'all know that liquor store that y'all used to hang out at? It's right behind the liquor store in the plaza.
We're in the same plaza as Bolts.
Oh, guess who else go for y'all that don't know?
Guess who else you go there? Old people.
Girl, they do, don't they? We was in there.
No, you took me in there.
The lies. You took me.
No, you took me to your friend party.
That was your friend party.
Girl, I don't know that man. I'm sorry to that man.
Your party was where the old people was at. That was munching. We went there. But you knew the people though. You knew everybody that was in there. I ain't know nobody.
They Gresham Road. They people from Gresham Road. Mm-hmm. That's why they were shocked to see me. Because they was like, I'm not that old. Right? But I am old. But I don't care. I digress. So I'll catch y'all there. And to the lady for the Dear Lipstik and Lights, I'm gonna have to record it anyway from this thing. So I'll do that. Right. I feel bad for her if she has to move. But you don't need a lease to keep your son in school.
Well, why you feel bad?
I feel bad. I do feel bad just going back on that. I feel bad if that happens. I'm just giving my take for the night.
I understand. But
I'm not. I feel bad if you are really wanting a lease and you can't get it.
Right.
Because everyone should get what they want.
Okay.
And then
Will don't work that way for
Will Smith, Jada, Chris Rock. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I love you all. Mm-hmm. Black people across the United States. I love y'all. Love each other. The people at the Academy.
Are you about to cry?
Yeah. I would act the same way at the BET Awards. BET Awards people, I would act the same way at the Academy. If I'm dressed up, I'm dressed up.
You warm.
Man,
you are.
My allergies are a little. It's my allergies are mine before you. I don't need no thermometer.
No, I'm gonna get that shit out.
But yeah, that's my takes. And then and if you're over 40, you're old.
All right. So those are her opinions and her opinions only. As far as the young lady, you've been trying to get a lease for a long time. It's not going to happen. So move. Period. Stop dragging it out because clearly they were very clear with what they said, and that was intentional. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They said if you don't like it, you can move. So take that as what it is. And now you have a decision that you need to make. That's it. As far as the Will Smith stuff, I said what I said. Unpopular opinion, but I don't care. It is what it is. Everybody mind the business. Because y'all all got acted out of character sometime in y'all life. You done got over emotional for something in your life. And, you done did some stupid shit sometime in your life.
And
so leave it alone. Everybody got an opinion, but when I bet it came to your own family member or something that you did, then you want a little grace. So be quiet and just mind your business. And
you're asking people to give Will Smith grace?
I'm just saying.
They
gonna want it. They will.
Are you asking that?
I'm not asking anything. I'm just saying what the facts are.
Extend a little grace.
Behavior.
But why do it be black people calling out other? Like
that's what I'm saying. I'm not calling. I ain't calling nobody out for anything.
Cause
like I said,
one of the spikes, you ain't never seen your mom and daddy arguing.
I think this, man. You seen a Johnny match before, right? People just going back and forth, they clowning on one another, quote unquote, telling jokes. And it has always gotten to a point where somebody about to fight. It never failed.
Right.
Somebody fought.
Right.
Because of a bad joke.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So again.
And don't they have slap contests here?
Yes,
don't they have slap contests in Georgia? Okay. I'm just asking.
My thing is, you want to put these people on this pedestal and want them to at like saints and priests or whatever the case may be. But then you the same person who condoning watching this dang on Jocelyn Cabaret, where she treating them like pimps, exactly, pimps and hoes. And then, what I'm saying, or you got the bad girls clubs that, like, come on, man. All these different shows where they displaying violence and all this, that, and the other, supposed to be quote unquote reality shows. But y'all ain't talk about that.
They don't talk about that.
But it's just when was at the Academy Awards and man, come on, the Oscars. I'm sorry, was at the Oscars and
the Academy is the people he apologized to because they.
Yeah, neither they still do the slap contest.
And they do the slap contest.
Oh, you know what I want to go to?
Not
Have you seen women's football league? Not the lingerie league, but the real football where they actually tackle and all that stuff.
Yeah,
they coming back.
Oh God,
I want to go see it. That is so much more entertaining than regular football. It just really is. These women, I think too, because women have never really had a platform for football, and so it's something to see. I'm telling you, man. Have you been to a game? I've been to a couple of the games before, the ones that was here in Georgia.
So do you think that's gonna be?
That is a whole thing. It's a whole league. There is a whole league, and yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be something fun to watch. So
well, I'm not. She's gonna be watching that alone. I'm
you going? I'm dragging you with me.
No.
Yeah,
I don't watch nothing but the Cowboys, baby. Listen,
hey, they got some
true fan.
They got a team.
Dallas Cowboys.
It's the Cowgirls.
I don't know a cowgirl. I don't want to be a cowgirl. I'm not gonna watch the shit.
She probably ain't gonna know what she watching.
I'm not. I'm not, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not.
But yeah, that's all that. April the 2nd, Dessert Wars at the Cobb Galleria. Want to go to support Bella Berries LLC.
Okay.
Get your tickets if you have not. It's on Eventbrite. If you've never seen the show, then you already kind of know what it's about. But yeah, Dessert Wars, Atlanta.
That's what you're doing this week. That's what you're doing this weekend.
Yeah, that's what we're doing this weekend.
All right.
So I'll be with you on Friday for the not the grand opening, Lord Jesus, for the 1 year anniversary. And then Saturday, yeah, we're gonna be down there at the Cobb Galleria.
Saturday, y'all gonna be at the Cobb Galleria.
Yeah.
Sunday, where we gonna be?
We need to work out somewhere
after the Dessert Wars.
Yeah,
you was a funny. You funny.
I said I want to support. I didn't say what I was eating. I was not eating. I did not say anything.
Girl,
like that. I want to tell some things, but I have to be careful. So,
girl,
listen, didn't you drag me last night already about this? We're not talking about this again. We're gonna go and support Bella Berries, and that is on that. We're going to support somebody.
I'm here for it. And listen, guys, catch American Idol, and we're gonna
can we support some others? Can we support some small businesses, please? Throw somebody out there.
Well, always we're gonna throw out
ATL Second Chance.
Okay, not just ATL Second Chance. The missions, hit one of missions.
Okay.
MJ Motorsports. Capital on Demand.
Yes.
Success Chasers. Yes. Two of a Kind Makeup Artistry. Yes. Sweet Fusion. Dawn Babies Hair Salon.
At our
let me see.
So have we picked a day yet? What's the day?
What is London's
exotic
leisure wear? A shot of Ari. She got new wigs dropping tomorrow at midnight.
What that quality like? You seen them yet?
Yeah. They look nice, girl.
I feel.
She got one like this, and I'm like, I want one.
Wow. So we'll have to look at Ari. We'll have to check her out tomorrow.
Yeah, check her out. Tamir's Boutique, King's Candy, Jessica, Janae Speed, Jessica McCargo, Tax Max. Who You ain't saying nobody name. K-Ski with box skits, exotic intoxicated drinks. I think that's what it's called. Manini's Bakery, the Fade Lounge. God dang, everybody got a business. I'm just like, okay. Brittany Dance Group. What's Brittany Dance Group? Legacy Dance Group in the building.
There's a competition that we're doing
Fitness.
On the 23rd, I think. No. 23rd of April.
And if I forgot y'all, I'm sorry. Blame it on the pollen.
We'll put it. We'll make a post.
And
so can we come up with a date?
Yeah, we can. Not right now though, because
we need to come up with.
I gotta look.
If we say it out loud, here it is. This one too.
I know, but I gotta look because April. Like this is April already.
Okay.
So, but my birthday. I'm going. I want to go somewhere to my birthday.
It ain't.
So it could be June. It could be. It is my birthday.
Damn it, I know when your birthday is.
I know, so I'm saying I'm celebrating a whole tourist season, 420 and beyond. The whole tourist season, big tourist energy, 420 and beyond. Because the year ain't started until 420, baby. Okay, we're gonna go out with one of my favorite singers from American Idol. When it's time to vote,
they don't want to hear that. We passed our time.
Yeah, no, we're gonna listen to this going now. Listen to the girl. Y'all go follow her.
What? Oh hell no! We're going off. All right, so Nita, we love you. You gotta work out for us. Okay, let's go. Don't forget we're gonna do the trampoline workout and the bungee workout. That's coming soon. So yeah, we're gonna hit up Zenergy Fitness.
Yeah,
you know, in a few months, we got some other stuff gotta take care of first. like having a baby. We're gonna go and get that done, and then she's gonna be back up and on that thing.
And we on there. And we on there.
We're gonna end this one here on live.
And that one there, and this one here.
And then we definitely.
You missing the song.
I don't want to hear the song. We finna go on and go out of here. All right, y'all. See y'all at the beaches of the bank. Cause what?
Don't move till the money move. Beats.